Good morning. What a nice pump in Bitcoin and Ethereum and etc. And is Bitcoin heading to 70,000 now? Because there is a reason why it has pumped in the last 12 hours. And I'm going to show it, and I'm going to also discuss whether we're going to actually 70K now. And when it comes to my trade on Ethereum, this $1.7 million trade, sadly, I did not get to scale it here just as of yet. So it's like it's still in a small negative. So it's minus 7% basically, but that's fine. Who cares? So what I cared about is scaling it further and making it a $2 million, $3 million, $4 million trade in this challenge from 1 million to 10 million. By the way, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I don't know who else is doing a live public challenge from 1 million to 10 million. So anyway, and we need to do crazy degen stuff, so that's why sometimes there can be some unrealized losses, especially in corrections. So for now, let's discuss as to what is happening and how it's happening, and the reasons why I believe that this could be only the beginning of the rally itself, because there is so many facts that you guys need to see and understand here. First and foremost, as you can see, I'm trading over on Bybit, and with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, you can get several bonuses, and only with this particular link. So you can get up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses. Also, well, you can pause the screen and take a look. Everything here is very clear and very straightforward, so let's not spend too much time on it, but you get a lot of bonuses, and you also trading on an exchange that doesn't have any stupid fat about it. So, and if you're in the bull run and you're trying to make some money in this bull run, you need a place you can trust. So that's about it. So now, chill out of the way. Let's talk about something exciting, because it always excites us to see some good returns and see the pump continue. So a lot of it actually echoes from my previous video, because that I made yesterday, and you can call me Mr. Spot On, because I told you that it's probably not a bad place to long Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was below 60K. But anyway, let's discuss as to what is happening and reasons why I think we could be going far higher from here. And that is, for one, liquidity. And I showed you liquidity yesterday, that we were standing right here, and I said that there is so much more liquidity to the upside. And just to be precise, $11 billion worth of Bitcoin shorts to be liquidated at 70K. And I told you that shorters will get liquidated, and this is what is starting to happen. But this is not the primary reason. Certainly we have cascading liquidations to the upside or to the downside whenever we have strong moves, but we need to understand what are the catalysts for those moves in order for us to predict them, in order for us to use them, etc. And I told you yesterday, as soon as the ETF accumulation actually flips, and I also have an update for you in terms of the Hong Kong one, well, as soon as the actual accumulations for American spot ETFs would resume, we would see a pump. What did I tell you yesterday? So let's have a look. And this is the update. Yesterday, we had 12 million from BlackRock, 102 million from Fidelity, and look at other ones. Every single one started to accumulate like crazy, including, what is this up here? That's right. This is GPTC. Look at it. This is the first day when we actually saw inflows into Grayscale. Inflows. Damn. So therefore, in total, we had inflows of almost $400 million into spot ETFs in the United States. And we saw a crazy pump because there is demand. And this will keep happening more and more and more. And what we've seen here, as I told you, this is possibly a manipulation to scare the market, then a pause, then a continuation. So if this continues, I mean, what else? So it's going to depend on them, certainly, but anyway. And this is first reason, number one, as to why the pump happened, before I move to the chart and show you everything what I'm seeing right now, with all the resistances and stuff. Second, and probably also main reason why it happened, is because of the jobs report in the United States. And it came in not very good. And the market has taken it as a positive, because it means that Powell will probably reduce rates sooner, and therefore we're going to have our liquidity cycle, and therefore everything is going to go up again, as Raoul Paul has been saying for so long, and I agree with his thesis. And right here, so the economy added 175,000 jobs in April, much below expectations of 238, and the U.S. unemployment rate rose by 0.1 to basically like 3.9. So like unemployment from 3.8 to 3.9, we've already been at 3.9, it's nothing special. But the addition of the jobs, which is a big difference, 175 versus the expectation of 238. So this just shows that the economy is possibly slowing, and also the GDP has dropped from 2.5 down to 1.6. So, and also right now the expectation for the hikes actually came in at 2 hikes this year from just 1 hike this year. So this what gave us the hopium that maybe Powell, as he said, that the softening in the labor market will possibly warrant a faster cut in the rates, which is what? More liquidity, more money. So these are the reasons why we actually pumped. And just a quick update on the Hong Kong one, because yesterday, you remember we were speaking about these things right here about the Hong Kong ETF. And actually, there was no volume. Actually, it was correct that there was no volume. And even though we got excited, and the reason why all of these ones posting wrong information, Ethereum saw a whopping inflows on the first day, blah, blah, blah. What they're calculating is the initial seeding phase of the ETF. So if when the ETF is launching, they're buying some of the Bitcoin to actually seed the ETF to have it on board. And then they actually calculated it as an inflow for the first day. Really? So anyway, that's the situation, and my Hong Kong friends confirmed it. Just a quick update. But nonetheless, what you need to understand here, guys and girls, right now is, especially with the situation with the Fed, with unemployment, is this right here. And this, guys, is the liquidity cycle. Bitcoin expansion has always started in sync with global liquidity cycle inflections. And right now, Fed already signaled in terms of their balance sheet that there is going to be like a very quiet but actual liquidity inflection. So it's for sure, it's already quiet money printing. And what we're saying here is this actually is the Bitcoin price, and usually this is the global liquidity up and down, and actually coincides with the 4-year Bitcoin halving cycles. And right now we are on the expansion, the beginning of the expansion. So guys, we're standing literally, even in terms of global liquidity cycles, what is happening right now, and also the election year, and they really like to stimulate the economy. There can be ups and downs like we're seeing right now. But down the road, that's why I'm scaling this Ethereum trade, that even though there is short-term negative, I'm gonna make millions from it, millions, give it a few months. So this is the reason why I'm so bullish right now, that we're standing literally at the beginning of this bull run, which arguably could be one of the craziest ever. Why? Well, I mean, you don't need to go far to understand why, do you, my friend? And that is because Wall Street giant Fidelity says pension funds are beginning to explore Bitcoin and crypto in general, gradually, then suddenly. So this is something that BlackRock has spoken about, and also Fidelity is speaking about it right now, that sovereign wealth funds and pension funds, trillions of dollars of assets, are exploring Bitcoin. Hello. So imagine that. Oh my God. So anyway, this brings me to the chart. And yesterday I told you that, well, for one, we hit our target of this box right here. And I really wanted to see a nice close with some volume above 60K. And damn, look at it. We had a perfect closure above 60K right here with some really nice volume on the 4-hour chart. So right now for us, the target is right here, 65. I would say that this is a very important target. And also the next important target for the breakout is 67K. So this area, yeah, this is a bunch of resistances. And then the all-time high is the target really. So we really want to see the 65K passed, and that's about it. When it comes to Ethereum, it's not performing as well yet. So it's usually, Bitcoin breaks out and everything else catches up. So, and also I think that this could also be proving the concept of the possible also altcoin season coming up, simply because of the liquidity and what we are currently seeing. Also a quick note about the current state of all the bands and all the volume and etc. And usually these are the times when we actually combine this and we see these kinds of, similarities between even stochastics and also RSIs right here. This usually is the beginning of big liquidity inflection, and also it is good for altcoins and therefore Ethereum and therefore our trade on Ethereum, etc. But for now, in the beginning, first always is the Bitcoin that pumps and then everything else. So when it comes to ETH, right now we're actually still standing at this big resistance in terms of the 100 moving average. So the main resistance is like 31.4, and then the point will be 33.4, and then the main resistance will come in at 3400, and then possible target of again 4K. So this is what we are seeing. And in terms of Bitcoin at 70K, quite frankly, with all the liquidations on the way, and if this So if this demand keeps going from the ETFs back again, baby, then I see no reason why not. So therefore, we need to monitor what is going to be happening right now in terms of the accumulation from the ETFs, and just enjoy proper risk and money management. And guys, check out this quick tutorials to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management, and also check out all the bonuses in the description of this video and the link to our trading club, because we're about to make a ton of money. Peace and love, Kralow. Stay smart, stay exceptionally rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.